Hey man, you ever looking to flatter?
Okay, this is a really important part. I slowed part of this down, not this part, but you can obviously see this wake. You can now make out the boat really very easily. Um, and then here shortly, I'm going to slow it down. And I also took a screenshot to point out when I first see this boat, and it's unbelievably small. And I didn't see it until I put it on my computer. Um, but right after it passes this pole, I see this little spot that I thought was part of the wake, but right there, it's not a wake. It's actually another boat, and you can tell that it's definitely way out there, people, way out on the horizon. And now watch. I slowed this part down, like I said, so you could kind of see it. Again, I didn't see it until I seen it in the video, and I was like, "What's this?" And I'm just kind of blown away by it because it's something that I shouldn't even see even part of. Um, just check it out. I'm in awe with it because I said, "Well, wouldn't it be nice if I had infrared for this?" I'm going to darken up the screen a little bit here too because I actually lightened it up, but I'm going to darken it up a little bit, and it's still in slow motion. It's at 0.33 times slower. And again, people can discern for themselves. They can think for themselves. They don't have to accept what science tells them about this stupid refraction. And there it is. It's out there on the edge. But that thing's so small. And look, you even get a little better appearance of it here as the boat passes it. And you got to think about the angle and the different speeds that both boats are going. And again, if I would have noticed it in my screen, I would have certainly have followed it. But the viewing screen on these P1000s are really small, so you don't really get to see it. Here I'm going to speed it back up, back to normal speed, and back to the compensation setting that I had it set at. And if you know anything about the P1000, you can adjust the brightness as you're actually filming. So you can turn your compensation up and down, make it brighter or less bright. Um, I should have made this less bright, but I'm going to do one more screenshot here too. As I zoom back out, you'll see the boat again, and you'll see that that boat is a little more detailed in its angular resolution. Give me a second here because I'm trying to focus in on this boat a little bit better. I like using the manual focus because I find that the autofocus just goes in and out of focus on me too many times. I got too many objects, birds and whatnot. A bird will fly close, or um, a channel marker will be close, and then it. All right, I hope I didn't screw up my audio, but there it is. As I zoom back, you could see that boat um, a little more obviously in the water out there. Again, like I said, I wish I would have been paying a little more attention or would be able to see that boat. Otherwise, I would have concentrated on it. But just look at this whole horizon. Look at how this water is just it's just mirroring everything. It's pretty crazy. Again, I just love doing these observations. I'm just gonna let it go back to the natural audio and let you finish watching out the rest of this portion. And believe me, I still got a bunch more that I need to document. I just want to document all this footage, whether I get views or not. My whole thing is just documenting it because I can explain a lot of the stuff to myself. Don't have the technical words to explain it really well with y'all. And yes, I was having some issues with trying to get a good focus. And I think it had to do a lot with the lighting, the water, all that light reflecting off the water has a lot to do with a lot of things. All right, again, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching.
I don't know how I'm seeing that. Those rocks that are barely sticking up out there. Even those.
Oh, there is one more thing I want to bring up. As you see these little rocks, islands that I showed just before this part, um, those rocks just barely stick up. But watch how fast this mirroring effect occurs. The more I move my camera toward the south, when I get past a certain point, you see this mirroring effect just explode, and everything, water and all, just blends right in. Um, it's coming up after I pass these islands. You can obviously see all these islands perfectly in the water, and right in here we start getting this mirroring effect, and you can really see it standing out now. Uh, you can start seeing the, even though you can still see this island, you can still see mirroring occurring all the way out to this marker. Um, the shade or the reflection from those trees. But right here, boom, look at this. Watch as I go a little more to the south. Whammo, everything just turns into a mirror. Everything starts floating just that quick. And it's the angle of light, in my opinion, is what causes this. I mean, people can laugh all they want at me. Other flat earthers can make jokes. But damn, dude, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I see all of these different things, and I have a hard time explaining it. But hey, take it for what it's worth, or go out and do your own. Thanks again for watching.